to, and I want to be very clear first, these are not two abnormally special students. All of our students are very special. All of them are very talented. All of them have their own strengths that without, we would not be able to pull off what we just did. These are students that I would like to recognize individually that are not better than everyone else in their band. These are students who have shown some sort of uncanny knack for overcoming or solidifying an aspect of their musicianship. First, I would like to share the Most Improved Award for 6th grade. This goes to a young lady who impresses me every time I speak with her, every time I hear her play, and every time I see her smile. This is to Alyssa Howell. Next, I want to talk about an award that I do not anticipate ever giving more than one of, but this year, with 6th grade, I couldn't choose between a group of 3 young men who never cease to amaze me with their musical prowess. I'm very blessed to have one of the strongest beginning saxophone sections I've ever seen, because sax is a strange instrument for about 14 months. I don't know why, it just takes us a little while to get used to it. This trio of young men are really going to solidify what we do as an ensemble, and I'm looking forward to great things from them musically, academically, and in their personal lives. This is for L.J. Hollingsworth, Matt Houston, and Alex Brown. I'd like to give out the same award for 7th grade and 8th grade. The next one is the Most Improved Award for 7th grade. This young lady came to me this year, and she could play about 5 notes on the trumpet. And she dedicated herself to staying after school, to getting better, and improving her abilities on the trumpet. I'm very proud of her, and I'd like to give a special recognition to 3 young men who started in 7th grade band this year and had never played another instrument. I had a great internal conflict about who to present this award to, because those 3 young men have overcome a lot. But I think that it's one thing to start from scratch, and with the appropriate dedication to your craft, I believe that sometimes it may be easier beginning the path than it is to go back, dig up the railroad tracks, and pave them again. And that's what this young lady has done. And I'm very proud to present this to Morgan Hobson. Next is the Director's Award. This is to a very talented young man. He may be cheating because he's been playing saxophone longer than the other people in 7th grade, but a fantastic musician nonetheless, Victor Romaine. And for 8th grade, I want to give the Most Improved Award to a young man who I make no apologies for being tough on this year. He came to me saying, "Mr. Brunson, I want to be a percussionist, and I've never played anything before except in 4th grade when I tried the trumpet and I hated it." I said, "Okay, bring it on, let's do it." And I told him, my goal for you is to go to high school next year and no one ever know that you just started a year earlier. And it would have been very easy for him to go home and complain about Mr. Brunson being too tough on him and that sort of thing, but he didn't do that. He rose to the challenge every time I presented it to him, and I'm very proud of him, Mr. Tim Pierce. If you came to the small ensemble concert, you heard a lot about this young lady. There's really not much more to say. She blows me away with her musicianship. As a musician, she blows me away. Not as a teacher, not as someone older than her. She doesn't impress me for her age. She impresses me in all areas, music, and in all areas of her life. I'm very pleased to have known this young lady, very blessed to have taught her, and very grateful for learning from her for this year, Miss Isa Aslam.
We haven't recognized him independently yet. Let's give a round of applause to our band director. Public servant. You'll find him in the dictionary. 3 final things to remember. 1, on the 18th, if your kid's going to Six Flags, bring lunch, bring dinner, money or food in bag. Thing number 2, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. They need to do it over the summer. And thing number 3, most importantly, your musician is awesome. Final words of the night to our assistant principal, Alethea Thomas.
Thank you for coming out tonight. We are blessed with some great talent. As you can see, you looked at the numbers. Our 8th grade group was small. Our 7th grade group was small, but our 6th grade group was very large in numbers. And I can say, when my band director came to me and said, I'm going to grow the band, I didn't believe him. I told him he was going to teach music appreciation. If he didn't get me 75 to 100 6th graders in that class, and he sweated. Still sweating. But he was able to do that. I say this to you, a lot of times our kids get out of band after 6th grade. Don't do it to them. If they're looking at becoming a musician, it takes more than 1 year.